Michigan Now.
Coming up, we're looking back at the life of former Representative Paul Mitchell, who passed away today at the age of 64. Plus, President Joe Biden speaking moments ago about the Taliban's strong push taking over Afghanistan. Why the president still, though, stands by his decision to pull out U.S. troops.
And a forecast with more heat on the way going through our week. Some mild temps and scattered showers. We'll show you when those move through.
And cases of COVID-19 surging now across the state. A look at the latest data from MDHHS and why this surge in cases is not expected to slow down anytime soon.
Mid-Michigan Now starts with breaking news.
American troops cannot and should not be fighting in a war and dying in a war that Afghan forces are not willing to fight for themselves.
President Joe Biden is standing by his decision tonight to pull U.S. troops out of Afghanistan. He just addressed the nation less than an hour ago for the first time since the Afghan government fell to the Taliban. Right now, people are still trying to flee from Afghanistan as the Taliban is now in control of the country. We have seen video coming out of the airport just showing people climbing onto aircrafts, trying to get on board any of the planes. President Biden says he is committed, though, still to supporting the Afghan people. But he did say a military presence could not continue in their country. He blames what's happening right now on the Afghans' former government that just fell. Biden says more than $1 trillion has been spent, and with terror threats in other parts of the globe, America needs to place its resources elsewhere right now. We will have much more on the current situation in Afghanistan coming up for you at 5:30. We also begin tonight with some sad news. Former Michigan Representative Paul Mitchell passed away at 64. He had cancer. According to CNN, Mitchell died yesterday after a brief battle with renal cancer. Mitchell served as a Michigan representative until this past January. Representative Mitchell was elected into Congress in 2017 as a Republican. He changed party affiliations, though, from Republican to Independent on December 15, 2020, and did not seek re-election, citing a desire to focus on his family in Lapeer County's Dryden Township. This was Mitchell's last tweet on August 7th, saying you need to keep a sense of humor about some things. The mug he is pointing to says, out of office. Governor Gretchen Whitmer calling Mitchell a fierce, independent voice for Michiganders. And in a statement today, she says this: throughout his tenure in the United States Congress, he led with his values and always spoke out for what he felt was right, even when he had to go against his own party, the president, or conventional political wisdom. Republican Congressman John Moolenaar also praising Mitchell, saying in part, he always stood up for his beliefs, especially as the leader of the School Choice Caucus, and he worked hard to do what was right for Michigan families.